Hey, what's up, viewers? This is Football Fanatic 27. I'm back with another match day review of the FIFA Women's 2023 FIFA World Cup. I know that I missed reviewing a couple matches before. I'm sorry about that, so I'm gonna get them out of the way here. So in the first match that I missed we had Colombia versus South Korea, and as you know, I was going for South Korea to win this, but I was thoroughly impressed with Colombia. I was excited to see Linda Caicedo, like 18 years old, her first World Cup, and let me tell you, like she is amazing. Colombia first got their goal off of a handball, and whoever scored it, she slotted it in to give them the lead. Linda Caicedo, she was dribbling through a few players, keeping the ball close. Then she struck it. Keeper got a hand, but it was just not enough to keep it out. Colombia went up 2-0. And then in the second half, I mean, South Korea was coming like on a few chances. They came close near the end of the first half just to block it from the keeper. After that, didn't really seem like much to me. Like there wasn't a lot going on in the second half. It just seemed back and forth to me. But Colombia ended up winning 2-0. Now they're in second place. Their next game is against Germany, so that's going to be a game to watch. And South Korea and Morocco, both teams are going to be looking for a win, like a must needed win to keep their hopes alive. So we'll see how those games go down. Next game we got was Philippines versus co-host New Zealand. And let me tell you, like I know, mate, you all have most likely seen it. My short on Serena Bolden scoring the first goal for Philippines in their history, and then the final 6 minutes of the game. And let me tell you, like again, it was one of the most heart racing moments like I experienced in watching a soccer game. Like New Zealand, they came close so many times. I was wondering if they were going to show like the semi-automatic technology to show how offside the player was, because I thought it was a goal. The angle didn't look like she was offside, but in the end it turned out to be offside. So I was happy though, because I was one Philippines to win, but New Zealand came close so many times. Like Wilkinson headed a ball, just was too high. One of the player, I'm not sure if it was Wilkinson who hit the post, but it was just a bottom left corner, but it hit the post. And then near the end, McDaniel had one of the best saves of her career and probably lifetime. Literally, it was about to go in. It was the last 3 minutes, but she got a fingertip to keep it from going in. And then literally at the end, Philippines could celebrate their first win in a FIFA World Cup, men or women's. Now they're in third place because of goal difference, but this sets them up in a good way. Their final games against Norway, and all they have to do is win. Just whatever they have, like by whatever margin, like they need to win, and that will advance them. And now it's on to the next match, Switzerland versus Norway. So I didn't watch this one. I watched the highlights. I only watched a little bit of Switzerland and Norway, but then I went to sleep because I was getting really exhausted. But in the morning, I woke up. First thing I did, like it when I went to YouTube, was look for the highlights. And honestly, I want to see Switzerland win it. Like they've been looking good so far, and it ended 0-0. So there really wasn't a lot going on. I mean, Norway, they were getting real offensive, but they still couldn't find a goal that they needed. So as of now, they have 1 point. So I mean, technically they can advance. They just need it. Like what they need really is that, like, for them to advance, they need to beat Philippines, but they need to get a lot of goals. And then depending on how it goes for New Zealand, Switzerland, like if New Zealand loses and Norway wins, then Norway and Switzerland will go through. But if New Zealand wins, and like it would come down to goal difference for them. So Norway's really gonna have to come out. They really need to score goals. Like this is literally this is kind of like it like Mexico and like Mexico at the men's World Cup. Like at 1 point right now, like they need to wake up right now because they are literally on the line right now of going home. So like whatever it is that's going on, they've got to wake up right now. Now on to the next game. We got let me see. Costa Rica versus Japan. So Japan and Costa Rica saw that game, wanted to see Japan win, and obviously I knew they were going to win. So their first half, they kept coming against Costa Rica, and literally I made 2 videos about, like a few videos on the game, but Fujina and Naomoto, they both scored literally in 2 minutes, 25th minute and 27th minute, amazing goals. And I mean, Fujina's goal, literally from a tight angle, like, I mean, that was just perfect. And I was impressed with Japan. Like, they've been looking dominant this whole tournament so far. I know it's only been 2 games, so their final group game against Spain is going to be, it's really going to be a decider of how good the teams are, because as we know, Spain and Japan are both through with 6 points. And now onto the Spain versus Zambia game. As we know, Zambia lost again at 5-0. It was heartbreaking, but I'm just going to say this, Zambia, like, I'm still happy for you. Like, you came from a long journey. Like, you came from the Olympics to Kosovo champions to World Cup debutants. Like, please do not let these results define your World Cup. Like, you still have 1 game. You can go out and win it. Like, I believe in you girls. Like, really, I really believe in you. Like, you have a good team. Like, you got more chances against Spain. You girls almost scored. So I'm getting excited. Like, I mean, please just know, like, you've literally touched the hearts of so many people, and you've literally lifted so many spirits, and like, you're literally going to be like who a lot of young women are looking up to in soccer, knowing that you can literally come out of nowhere and just come and get to the biggest sporting event. That's just all I gotta say right now. So literally, it's gonna be a good match between Costa Rica and Zambia. I'm believing in the Copper Queens. You girls got this, okay? And now on to the last match that I'm reviewing. Republic of Ireland versus Canada. So I saw the highlights of this game, and Republic of Ireland's corner kick goal, that's going to be one of the best goals at this World Cup. Like, I mean, imagine that. Like, I mean, scoring a corner kick, like in less than 5 minutes. First goal. And then, as we know, Canada then decided to rally back up to get the win that they needed, 2-0. Well, I mean, no, 2-1. And at the end, Republic of Ireland's journey is done. They have 1 more game left, but they needed at least a point in this one, so they are limited right now. But I'm just gonna say this, Ireland, like, you did really good. Like, I mean, you gave Australia a hard time, and you gave Canada a hard time. So I'm impressed with all of you. Like, I mean, again, like, these matches have been starting to get more crazier, but congratulations to Ireland, to Republic of Ireland. But all of you, this is now the end of this review. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. But tonight's going to be probably one of the most anticipated matches. We got Netherlands versus USA, the 2019 rematch. It's going to be a good one. I want to see Netherlands win this. I mean, it's going to be a tough one because both teams, I feel like it was hard for both of them. Like, this is going to be a match that decides who's really, like, up to the task right now. Because both teams had a hard time in both their games. But I will see you all soon. I'm excited, and I'm excited to see Vietnam face Portugal tonight. I mean, tomorrow morning. So I'm hoping the Vietnamese can make that they can make a shock. I can see it happening. Their team defend good, get some good counterattacks, and you all will do amazing. But see you all later.